There is a big change coming your way. The tower represents disruption, usually something big and unexpected, something that will significantly shape the direction of your life to come. The tower is often seen as a negative card, but in my deck it really depends on how it appears, and this tower doesn't have the usual hallmarks of something bad, like dark storm clouds or a bright bolt of lightning. This tower looks almost like a temple. It appears against a warm gold and green background, both colours that represent fresh change or financial prosperity. They give me the impression of calm rather than disaster. This makes me think that the change is going to be a positive one for you. We can see this building, this golden temple, as somewhere that will offer you a new opportunity, a place you should be aiming for and that you can rest in, rather than something to run from. This makes me think that the change will be to do with a new place for you. You will spend significant time in this new building, so perhaps it's a school or university that you're about to start, or maybe an office or place of work. But it tells me very clearly that the big change coming your way is going to involve you reaching somewhere you've been aiming for, somewhere you've been hoping for. I think this card tells me that you are going to achieve some dream that you have had. This golden building is a place you have been hoping to reach, and this card tells me that you are going to reach it soon. This will lead to big changes in your life, inevitably, but this card tells me they will be welcome and exciting. You will enter the Golden Tower and feel right at home. After the peace and optimism of the previous card, this one is rather strange. It's the Devil, and it clearly shows the face of a person, an orange sun setting behind them. The Devil frequently stands for temptation or the lure of desire, maybe a bad habit or passion of yours that you know you shouldn't indulge too much. I often think the Devil stands for our own insecurities and anxieties, but here the Devil is very clearly shown as a person, making me think that it stands for someone in your life who is maybe a bit of a negative influence, someone who could be a bit selfish or jealous of you, or who is going, I think, to try to stand in your way. I think this card is a warning that someone is going to try to influence you to not follow your dreams. Once the golden building appears on the horizon, they will try to convince you to not go towards it. They will say, you won't succeed, or they will try to tell you that you won't fit in or be happy there. I'm not sure why or who this is, but maybe you can get an idea if you look at the card closely. And do remember that it's not necessarily a man. This card tells me that you should ignore this person though, but it's also important to note that they aren't necessarily trying to be harmful or hurtful to you. They may simply be worried that they will miss you, especially if the Tower card involves you moving somewhere distant or far away. So this might actually be someone you are close to who is going to be very sad you're leaving, a friend from your hometown perhaps, or a co-worker. But this fear on their part will be selfish, which is why they appear as the Devil, so don't pay it too much attention. The Golden Tower is where you belong. This weird-looking Emperor stares out from the card, a strange light in his eyes. He is wearing a crown of gold, and behind him the landscape is golden blue, sandbanks at the edge of the ocean. I think the Emperor is closely associated with the Tower. He's wearing similar colours, green and gold reappears, and so this is someone, a boss or professor maybe, you are going to be closely associated with in the Tower. Someone older than you, perhaps someone who is a little withdrawn or a little bit distant, someone who I think maybe you will struggle to feel close to at first. But I get the sense this is someone who is going to play a very important role in your life. They hold the keys to your future success, so don't be put off if it takes a little bit of time to connect with them. This card tells me they're going to play a very important role in your future, perhaps giving you an important job or promotion, or proving to be a valuable mentor to you. I see this person, the Emperor of the Golden Tower, as someone who is going to make the change promised by the Tower a significant and lucrative one for you. The Emperor in the Golden Tower represents your destiny, and you are going to end up wearing a golden crown.